Hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So we're going to be talking about Beachbody, and in particular, we're going to talk about their protein. So my beautiful fiance has gotten on board with the Beachbody lifestyle, and she is getting the stuff in the mail and all that stuff, but she does not like the chocolate protein. She has found it to be gross and will not consume it. But me, on the other hand, I don't care. I will consume most things. I am not picky anymore. I used to be when I was a kid, but now, solid. But anyways, so in this video, we are going to be putting this to the test. So we're going to do a hands-on. We're going to check out the powder. We're going to do we're going to shake it up in the blender bottle, and then we're going to do the sip test. Now, this is the best part of my day because I enjoy testing new things. I love the taste of new things, and I am super excited about this. And then we're going to be talking about how does it benefit my body, because whey protein is not all created equal. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Okay, so let's check out this Beachbody right quick. This is the Recover chocolate flavored. Before we get into this, I want to give a little backstory on why I actually have this. So I am not attempting a Beachbody. I do not have a Beachbody, nor do I really want a Beachbody. I'm more of a dad bod, if you will. Or at least that's what I've become. I'm more of a person who enjoys doing something to get physically fit rather than doing something that just makes you look better. So if I explain that, I would rather run or cycle or kayak or hike than go to the gym or do some kind of tedious workout. At least I can't seem to stick with a tedious workout. I can do them, but my brain does not like them and I don't remember them. So I never go back to them as something to do. So my beautiful fiance, after having our lovely toddler, he's now a year and 2 months almost. Ooh, wow, he's almost a year and 2 months. So after having him, she is now doing the mom thing of returning to sender or returning her body back to the state it started. So she picked up Beachbody and figured this was something that was going to be good for her, but she does not like this Recover. She doesn't like the taste of it, and that means she will not drink it. I mean, she will drink it, don't get me wrong, but it's not something that she goes to, and most of her workouts are not demolishing muscle so quickly that, or breaking down muscle, I'm sorry, that she needs to consume this every single time. So she has handed this over to me, and I am going to put this to the test. I'm going to use this after I do my long cycling excursions. I usually go for an hour and 30 minutes and sometimes more. That's usually about 26 miles, and I'm continuing to progress. I haven't been on the bike in years, so I'm super excited about that. So I will be putting this to the test. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do a taste test. So that'll be the very first thing I do. And then I'm going to go more into how my body is reacting to this in terms of how I feel after consuming this. So a lot of the recovery or recover products, you might think, oh, they're all the same. Like, oh, they're just a similar product, different names, blah, blah. But it's actually the whey protein right here that makes all of the difference. So if you don't have good whey protein, then you're not going to feel the same recovery as you would if you had really, really good protein. So I learned this the hard way. Well, not really the hard way, but I learned this through trial and error. I was consuming a whey protein for quite a while, and it was working really, really well for me, and my body loved it. Then I bought a different brand. I think it might have been cheaper, or maybe it was on sale, and started consuming that and realized that my body was not reacting the same way. My muscles weren't feeling as good, and I just wasn't feeling optimal. So I went back to the old protein and boom, my body literally said, this is the stuff for us. So from that alone, I would say this stuff is 100% not all created equal. So you might think that a whey protein is a whey protein is a whey protein, but not true. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open, and we'll give it a smell test real quick, and we'll get a good look at this powder. Okay, so the first smell that I'm getting, it smells like a protein Nesquik chocolate powder. That's what I'm smelling right off the bat. Let's go ahead and get a light in there. So you can see there's little granule chunks in there, glistening as you shine the light in there. So it doesn't smell terrible. I mean, I've dealt with some stuff that smells absolutely horrendous, and you're like, am I going to put this in my body? There's the scoop. Ooh. All right. Yeah, so it looks standard, basically. Ooh, getting chocolate dust in the face. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the blend test, sip test, and then we'll work our way towards the final review. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our blender bottle. If you do not have a blender bottle, I suggest you go onto Amazon and buy one. You are not going to be able to use any kind of protein powder without one. They come in small sizes and large sizes. This is a larger one. You definitely want to make sure you're getting the right amount of water to scoop or whatever you're going to add to it. With this stuff, if you do not add enough water or if you add too much water, it tastes terrible. So if you do the recommended amount, you're going to get the best taste. But like I said earlier, this stuff smells like Nesquik, basically, which is a good thing. And most supplements and protein stuff nowadays, they realize like they got to get you to drink it so they can make the money. So if you're not drinking it, then they're not gonna make any money. So they make it taste and smell like a candy bar or like a milkshake. Pardon my dirty sink there. It is quite nasty looking in this video. This is probably a little bit less than 8 ounces, and I'm going to pay the price in the sip test. Yeah, so we're going to do a little walk and shake. You got to make sure you get this stuff really blended up, because if you don't, then it's going to be gross. And also make sure it's nice and sealed at the top. These things can seem very tight and then also leak, so you got to make sure you do your job. We're going to walk through my living room here. This is a small 1,200 square foot home. Perfect for me and the beautiful fiance and the toddler now and the 3 dogs. So we make it work. But we're going to finish the blend, and then we're going to go on to the sip test. Now, I've consumed this multiple times now, so I feel like I have a good understanding of the taste, and I feel like I have a really good understanding of how it affects the body. So like I said, I didn't put enough water in here, so it tastes quite off. It's a little strange, but nonetheless, it does the job. It tastes fine, and it really does impact your muscles in a good way. So it has a decent quality to the whey protein, and I use this stuff mainly after my long cycling rides. So I'll do an hour, and I think I do about an hour and 30 minutes on the bike. And when I get back, I'm usually dying for this stuff. And I've actually ended my intermittent fasting early after a bike ride recently because my body was just craving it so bad. But yeah, so my little kid is trying to crush me with the door. Oh, he's hilarious. But yeah, so I would definitely say this stuff does the job and works great.
All right, there you go. That's the Beachbody protein. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that subscribe button down below and come back to this channel for more videos. I'm constantly making new content so that you guys have something to watch because I respect a creator that pumps out content. I love YouTube. You love YouTube. Let's do this together. But once again, I thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.